Hey there, y'all. Bunkle here again. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a great day so far if it's getting near the end of your day. And hope you're going to have a great day if it's only near the beginning. I do hope you have a great day, a good day at least every day, or find the good in it. I do know that there's good in every day, even though we might not see it at that particular point in time. Looking back, reflecting, I believe that we will see that one thing led to another from what might not have been that good that day, which led down the road to something that was good. Now, I'm feeling a little bit, I guess, beat up, not under the weather, but just maybe a little bit tired or burnt. Been a lot of things going on lately, outside of work and just family things and life in general, family business, just running that balance. And sometimes you get run a bit ragged. I do think it's good to take a little bit of a mental breather every once in a while, even if it's just a 10-minute walk in the park somewhere, or walk near water, walk near a lake, whatever it might be. So I'm going to make sure to get out and do that sometime soon, probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, the following day, and it'll be for a bit longer. Just depends on the stress of the day. Anyway, just a little bit about my life there. What I'm doing in this video, it's getting back to the Battle of the Packs. Battle of the Packs is something that I typically would do on a Friday. Last Friday, I kind of missed it. I did a basketball video for the previous Friday's video, basketball cards. Today's Battle of the Pack is going to be a little bit different. What I do have is 1988 Donruss rack packs against 1990 Donruss rack packs. Now, I say it's going to be a little bit different because, first of all, 1990, there's a lot of cards that have a better PSA value than 1988. It's one of those oddities that condition sensitive and all of that. 90 is a lot more condition sensitive. Not that 88's not. It definitely is also. But with the red borders, tend to chip, centering might be a bit more off and all of that other stuff. There's also a couple major errors. The Juan Gonzalez reverse negative is one big major error. There's a couple Nolan Ryan errors as well. What this Battle of the Packs is going to be, and just, I guess, on another side note, while pulling these packs out and taking a look at them, I think that 88 would have had an unfair advantage with a Ryan on top of one pack and a Mattingly on top of the other one. So there would have been a bit of an unfair advantage there. What I'm going to be looking at in this one, what the battle is going to be between 88 and 90, but only Diamond Kings that are pulled from those packs. That's what the battle is going to be on this one. So only Diamond Kings. Now, of course, both sets had some different Diamond Kings. Some of them were the same, some of them were different. But I do think it's going to make for a good battle. Get started. Let's see. I'll start on the 1990. Why not? Got my handy dandy box cutter because I do want to make sure that the cards stay in really good shape. Also, I will be going through these after for any cards that may be worthy of submission to PSA. There may be some that are, just like there might be some that are in every pack opening. So I'm going to be keeping a separate pile of those just in case. Now, there are some of them. Okay, that's an MVP card, not a Diamond King. And that's a Larry Walker rookie. So I'm going to keep that one to the side. And I guess my good to get back to in a bit pile, I'll end up frapping those up as well now. But again, this battle is only between Diamond Kings to Diamond Kings. Now, did not find any in that one. Let me get the Larry Walker frappered. But I'm not going to put him up on the Wall of Fame. Not this go-round. I'll just end up making piles. I don't know. I might do a little something at the end just to see which pile's bigger or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out after. With card openings and some other things, I tend to just end up going with the flow and see what comes of it. But sometimes, because it goes back to, I guess, what my day job is in the data field, it's always good to compare things. especially if they're somewhat like to like. Nice Matt Williams card there. Pat Combs rated rookie. Maybe another one I'll end up doing a battle between rookies. All right, Willie Randolph. Nice card there. Sorry to see him in the Dodgers uniform, of course. And it looks like we have our first Diamond King, Mike Bilecki. Mike Bilecki. Now, he's going to be Wall of Fame, but not exactly Frapper worthy, but he is the first of what can be many Diamond Kings that are pulled from these. Diamond Kings was always a real nice artsy type card, and I for one, I do like the design of the 90 Donruss, that's for sure. All right, we got Otis Nixon, Bill Schroeder, Dave Steve, great pitcher with the Jays for years. Got Ron Oyster, Rick Rochelle, All-Star. Now, there's also all sorts of other errors and things like that with stars and dots and all sorts of other stuff. And if you notice any that I go past, just make sure to let me know in the comments. I'm going to be getting back to these later, but that does not mean I'm going to be perfect at picking them all up. There's like lines through names and all sorts of other stuff. Got Danny Darwin, Ken Herbeck, great player with Twinsies. All right, so we got one Diamond King card, Mike Bilecki, from that 1990 rip. Pop over to 1988. Now again, some of these 1998 packs, 1988 packs do have major stars on top, so I will be frappering those up as well, but of course anything else underneath. Ken Oberkfell, Kevin Mitchell, R.J. Reynolds, Mark Davis, Tom Browning, Steve Bedrosian, and Nolan Ryan. Nice card. Will not, of course, be as part of the Battle of the Packs, but great card. I will be frappering that. De Leon, Dwayne Buis, Ed Correa, Mackie Sasser, Floyd Yeomans, and Jay Howell. So I'll take a second and frapper up that Ryan. And move to part 2 of the 88. Again, this is just Battle of the Packs with Diamond Kings involved. Seeing which ones have the better of the Diamond Kings. Got Mark Kubica, Fernando Valenzuela. Looks like he's laying down a bunt there. He's definitely not swinging for the fences. Pat Clements, Roger Clemens. Gonna frapper that one. Mike Burbeck, Ken Dixon, Timmy Raines. All right, so we got our first Diamond King from the 88s. That one I will frapper up because that's definitely a great one to find. Curtis Wilkerson. And Ripken Baseball Family. Sweet card. Really nice card. Scott Sanderson, Al Newman, and Tom Glavine. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, that is a Glavine rookie. That is great. So if we were having a typical, just run-of-the-mill Battle of the Packs, I would say as of this point, 88 is ahead. But we're not having that. So, I mean, finding a Ryan and a Glavine and the Ripken Baseball Family card, I mean, that is a great card to find. I would say potentially gradable. I'll look up PSAs on that a bit later. These are the kinds of things I should probably know by heart, but of course, prices change, prices fluctuate so much. From one week to the next, you don't exactly know if there's been a major sale in something or not. So, with that in mind, I'll keep that there. And we got our Tim Raines. So I would say so far, 88 is definitely ahead. Rock Raines over Bilecki, absolutely. Let's get to part 3 here. And I'm not going to count the Diamond Kings checklist. I mean, you know what? I'll put it up there anyway. It's still a Diamond Kings card. We'll call that a foul ball. Keith Hughes, Doug Sisk, Mike Scott MVP card. Now, the MVP cards in this set also, some of them definitely have value also. It's just subset within the set, of course. Childress, Tudor, Dave LaPointe, and Darryl Miller. It's a subset within the packs. Different stars from that time, from 1988, 87 season. Basically, the team MVPs. So there are definitely some good players represented in those. All right, we got Jeff Musselman with the Mets there. Hal Morris with the Yankees. Yeah, okay. Randy Milligan, Benito Santiago, Bob McClure, Eric Yelding, Frank Tanana. So we were at Jim Deshaies and Willie Randolph as the next Diamond King from 1990. Got Dan Quisenberry. Funky sidearm delivery there, showing it off. Not as deep as Kent Colby had, but still, nice Cal Ripken there. Great Ripken card. Quintana, Mike Smithson, and Ken Griffey Sr., not Jr., Sr. there. So we'll get a couple of these frappered up and put the other one up on the wall. So as of right now, we got Bilecki and Willie Randolph against Rock Raines. Now, I did like Willie Randolph as the second baseman for the Yankees. I do think he was a great second baseman. Now, why would I be done? Okay, that one I just must have put on the side. That one is not going into any kind of frapper. Tanana Banana trying to sneak into a wrapper. Oh, boy. The jokes that could be made there. But yeah, as much as I like Willie Randolph as a second baseman, I still say Rock Raines over the two of them, even with the foul ball. But that's so far. I mean, I'm not exactly going for count. I'm going for quality. I'm going for who the player is. I think that's the better way to do the battle of the Diamond Kings here. Got Kevin Romine, Jack Clark, Rob Murphy, Dennis Cook, Gene Larkin, Alex Trevino, Ron Hassey, Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer there, Julio Machado, Scott Bradley, Scott Bales, Kevin... Okay, well, sorry about that. Yeah, even like that, I cannot do his name. Mahat. Mahat. I don't remember him with the Yankees anyway. Steve Jeltz, Roberto Kelly, and Paul O'Neill. Legendary with the Yankees there. The send-off that we gave him, I think he'll remember forever. And part 3 of this 1990 pack got Mookie Wilson, Lee Stevens, Otis Nixon, and Pete O'Brien. And okay, well, we got the Commissioner of Baseball, Bart Giamatti. That's an interesting one. I got to take a look at that a little bit closer later. Lee Mazzilli, Bill Buckner, Jeff King, Dave Anderson, Bo Diaz, Oral Hershiser, Eddie Lee Whitson, Jay Buhner, Scotty Fletcher, Jack Doherty, and Pat Combs. So we might be getting a little bit closer. I mean, I don't know if we were making a trade, and I'm talking about a regular player trade, Rock Raines for Willie Randolph, and let's talk about these players at their prime, okay? Not in these uniforms, but Rock Raines against Randolph, Pete O'Brien, and Mike Bilecki. It's kind of getting to be a toss-up there. I mean, at least you get a pitcher that'll chew up some innings in Bilecki. You got Willie Randolph, who, great second baseman, fast, got on base often. But, and Pete O'Brien, who, okay, I guess he's a Diamond King for some reason. But as a throw-in player that's can fill in a spot, I guess, why not? Now, he's probably a lot better than that. I just don't recall much about him. Got Jeff Dedman, Jesse Orozco, Jose De Leon, Jim Morrison, Doug Sisk, Jeff Hamilton, Bob Denier, Mike Stanley, Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer in this one again, Chris Bosio, Jose Mesa, Pascual Perez, Bob Sebra, and Jim Dwyer, and Barry Bonds. All right, got the Bonds. That's a great card to get. Definitely happy to see that one. And that one's in really nice shape also. Centering is a bit off left to right. Top to bottom looks nice, but the left to right is probably like, I don't know, 60-40. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, nah. Great card, but centering off, not exactly gradable. I mean, the grading companies do have a little bit of a tolerance. I think PSA is 55-45 or something along those lines. But anyway, got Alvin Davis, Danny Cox, Spike Owen, Keith Hughes, Tommy Hinzo, Dave Valley, Carlton Fisk, Hall of Famer there. Nice. Darrell Evans. Feels like there's some stickage. There shouldn't be. El Cid. It's a nice action shot with the ball coming in at you. Don August, Kurt Wilkerson, Vincente Palacios, Jay Aldrich, Jeffrey Leonard, and Gary Gaetti. Got to put him with the Herbeck. All right, got the third part of this pack here. Toss that to the side. And this is the other Nolan Ryan. As I mentioned, there was that Nolan Ryan that was on top of the pack. Jay Buhner. And another Diamond Kings checklist. Another foul ball. Lonnie Smith. Ernie Witt. Billy Hatcher. Gary Ward. Jody Davis. Tony Fernandez. And Will Clark. Okay. We got a little bit of a blowout setting up here. Steve Howe. Frank Tanana Banana again. Tim Flannery. Crime Dog McGriff. And Steve Bedrosian. So yeah, those two right there with the rock, yeah. So far we got, I'm not going to be frappering those two up. But they will go up on the Wall of Fame there. Yeah, right now this trade is very, very unbalanced. And I would say as of right now, 88 has definitely taken a pretty commanding lead there. 90 still has a chance to catch up. And I do see a Diamond King card. Nope, that's an MVP card on the top. So no catching up on the top of the pack. All right. Starting off with Alex Trevino, Brooke Jacoby, Steve Sachs, Griffey Jr. Nice card to find there. I mean, that's definitely a highly valued card in PSA. PSA, SGC, whatever 10 grade that you'd get. Eric Davis, and I do see a Diamond King there. Cal Ripken, nope, not a Diamond King, another MVP. I'll frapper that one up also. Lavalier, Mookie Wilson, Quisenberry again, Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer there, Joel Skinner. So we got two really good cards out of that pack. The Ripken MVP and the Griffey Jr. Now, of course, we couldn't have found the Griffey Jr. in the 88. That would be a little bit weird, being that his rookie was 89. But y'all know that. But that Griffey Jr. is definitely nice. Edges are sharp. Centering's not bad. Top to bottom might be slightly off. But I don't think so. That one might actually be gradable. That's a nice card. Really nice corners, nice edges. Glad I was middle of the pack there. All right, next one. All right, I'm seeing Julio Franco MVP, John Moses, Larry McWilliams, Mark Parent, Tracy Jones, Jose Oquendo, Tom Lawless, Eddie Lee Whitson, Gene Larkin, Steve Lake, Dave LaPointe, Walt Weiss, Terry Poole, Dave Johnson, and Steve Cummings in there. All right, last chance for 90 to do something here. I mean, as of right now, it's somewhat of a blowout. Okay, we got Randy Milligan, Von Hayes, Rick Sutcliffe, Ken Phelps, Paul O'Neill again, and another Willie Randolph. So we got our second Willie Randolph there. Norm Charlton, Mike Greenwell, Bo Jackson, great card there. Absolutely frapper that one up. Take a quick look-see at that. That one also looks real pretty. Centering's great. Corners are sharp. And PSA 10, if I'm not mistaken, that's somewhere about $1.25. Mark McGwire All-Star card there. Nice card there. Frapper that one. Okay, Ken Daly and Joe McGrain. Okay, Glenn Allen Hill and Gary Gaetti. So that kind of wraps us up on the 90s. Let me frapper these up. Absolutely frapper the McGwire. And that Bo Jackson is real nice. I'll take a better look at that later, but that looks spot on centering wise. All right, so back to the battle here. We got one more Willie Randolph and a Joe McGrain. So for quantity of cards, 90 has got it. Of course, 88 can still catch up here. And counting the checklists, I guess, you know what, having those foul balls definitely helps. Without the foul balls, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 3 at this point, but otherwise it is 5 to 5. All right, now we got that Mattingly on top of there. I don't like exactly, it's funny because you look for the packs that have the great cards on top, but the great card, whenever card's on top, that's usually the most damage happens. Got Shane Raleigh, Royce Smalley, Goose Gossage, Jose Canseco. Nice card there. I'll frapper that. Scott Terry, Jeff Russell. Now, if I'm not mistaken, also in the 88, believe it or not, the most valued card, again, thinking PSA, the second most is the Canseco. The top is the Dale Murphy. Randy Reddy, Brooke Jacoby. Now, that could be because of centering or whatever else. Corey Snyder, Franklin Stubbs, Greg Matthews, and Dwayne Ward. So, yeah, it could be because of centering. It could be because not many were saved. I don't know. But Dale Murphy is the highest valued card in the 88 set. Again, thinking about or looking at PSA previously solds. I mean, it's not all that crazy. It's only about $80 in a PSA 10. Probably similar in an SGC or BGS or any of the other ones. All right, part number 2 of pack number 3 of 88. All right, who we got in here? John Cangelosi, Tom Foley, a regular checklist. Mike Felder, Kurt Stillwell, Danny Jackson, Eric Davis MVP. Nice card there. Chris Brown, Rick Cerrone, catch with the Yanks there for a bunch of years. Pat Tabler, Jim DeShays, Bill Wilkinson, Mike Lacoste, Joey Meyer, and Al Leiter rookie. Nice rated rookie there for the Yankee fans. I'll frapper that one up just for my Yankee collection. Now, not much value in that card at all. Don't even think there'd be value in getting it graded. In a 10, if I'm not mistaken, it's something like $15. So in some ways, you're losing money by putting it in a holder. If you really consider it that way, unless you consider the holder to be something of value, which I don't necessarily. I don't collect holders. I collect cards. Now, if you're a set collector looking for every one in a PSA 10, well, that could be a different story. I'm not sure if I'd ever want to put together a PSA 10 set of something like 80, 81 to 91 Donruss or something, but who knows. Got Willie Hernandez, David Palmer. Just because I don't want to, that doesn't mean that there's not somebody else out there who would. Okay, Gene Nelson, and we got our next Diamond Kings card. It is Scott Fletcher. Big womp womp there. Now, of course, he was good for his day. Was he a potential future Hall of Famer? I don't think anybody confused him with one even back then. John Shelby, nice Bo Jackson there. All right, we got a Bo in both the 88 and in the 90. Put that down. I'll frapper that one up right now. Nowhere else to really keep that in a stack. Centering is pretty nasty. Left to right on that one. I'm still going to frapper it up. Take a look at it later. Any Bo is a good Bo. Mike Witt, Hojo, Howard Johnson, Gerald Perry, Benito Santiago. Okay, so now we see that the 88s have caught up on numbers also. Even not counting the Diamond Kings checklists, we have 5 on 5 right now. So it is a draw as far as quantity and quality. With the Hall of Famer over there, it's complete blowout. Steve Lyons, Jim Rice, Mike Diaz, and Neil Heaton to wrap this up. So let me know in the comments what you think about this one. I would say 88 definitely blew out 90 in this. Now, looking at the other cards that we got from 88 and 90, and again, this Battle of the Packs was Diamond Kings exclusives. So quantity, they're tied, but quality, I would say it goes to 88, just because of the rock reigns there. In the 90, we got a Bo Jackson. Nice card there. Great centering. Great corners. The McGuire All-Star. The Griffey Jr. Also really nice centering there. The Cal Ripken MVP card. The Cal Ripken base. Nice. And the Larry Walker rookie. Great card there. I do believe that's his rookie. May have been an 89. I don't exactly recall at this moment. But it's still a very early card of a Hall of Famer. And in the 88s, we got the Bo Jackson, got the Al Leiter rookie, we got a Mattingly, a Canseco, got one Ryan, got a Bonds, great Bonds there. And that one looks pretty doggone good, too. Roger Clemens, the Ripken Baseball Family, Tom Glavine, and the Nolan Ryan. So, let me know what you think. I definitely appreciate all the comments, subscribers, thumbs up, bell button, all of that great stuff. I try to put out content pretty frequently. A lot of sports cards, baseball, football, basketball, hockey, non-sports, as well as other topics, coins, and reselling and side hustle, and other things that I may pick up on in the news or wherever else. Who knows? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Definitely appreciate you staying. Y'all take care. Stay well. Stay blessed. God bless always. Bunkle out.